Everyone else was scrambling to sell their accounts, but there I was, staying up all night saying my goodbyes to the NPCs. People joked that I'd lost it, treating NPCs like actual people. Then the day came. The game's dungeons merged with the real world, and those so-called NPCs became the ultimate bosses in reality. While everyone else was running for their lives, I was sitting in my yard, fishing and enjoying a hot pot. Bosses? What bosses? Those are my buddies. The news hit like a bombshell. Sword World, the game that had taken the world by storm, was shutting down in 24 hours. The moment the announcement dropped, players everywhere rushed to sell their accounts. My roommate Sarah was no different. You should sell yours too, she urged. Might as well make some money back while you still can. But I couldn't do it. This wasn't just a game account to me. It was a reminder of everything I'd been through, a source of comfort during my hardest years. To me, it was priceless. When Sarah suggested we sell our accounts together as a bundle, I politely turned her down and logged into the game by myself. If this was the end, I wanted to say goodbye properly. After all, this game had been with me for 5 long, difficult years. I followed my usual routine. I harvested the vegetables in my little virtual garden, tidied up, and got everything in order. Then I set off to visit the NPCs one last time. I spent every last coin in my account. I bought the stable boy his favorite pastries, picked out the perfect calligraphy set for the school teacher, and got the beggar by the city gates a new pair of straw sandals. One by one, I visited them all, bringing gifts and watching as they broke into their familiar smiles. "Thank you, hero," they said, cheerful as always. I couldn't help but smile back. "Goodbye," I whispered to the screen. "I don't think we'll meet again, but I hope you'll be okay. Take care of yourselves." Behind me, Sarah let out a loud snort. "Are you serious?" she said, rolling her eyes. "They're just a bunch of lines of code. The moment the servers shut down, they'll get deleted in an instant. Take care of themselves? You're acting like they're real people." I stayed quiet, but her mocking tone grated on me. "You've totally lost it," she continued, laughing. "Calling NPCs your friends? You need help. Like actual help. Maybe I should tell someone, get you checked out or something." Then she reached for my phone. "Come on, stop being ridiculous. Just sell your account already. If we sell ours together, we'll get way more money." I shoved her hand away. I said, "No, Sarah." My voice was steady, but my patience was wearing thin. "And for the record," I added, staring her down, "friends are the ones who bring you comfort and joy. These NPCs did that for me when no one else did. So yeah, they're my friends. Deal with it." As we argued, the clock quietly struck midnight. I glanced at my phone and my heart sank. The game had logged me out. The servers were officially shut down. No more Sword World. No more NPCs. And worst of all, I hadn't made it to Michael. Michael, the sensitive one. The one who'd probably take it the hardest if I disappeared without saying goodbye. I stared at the blank screen, guilt gnawing at me, but it didn't matter now. Sword World was gone and there was nothing I could do. The day Sword World shut down, the wind outside was ferocious. I watched from the dorm window as a convenience store's patio umbrella, base and all, was ripped off the ground and sent flying several meters down the street. The store clerk ran out trying to grab it, but the wind shoved him back like a toy. Every news channel was looping coverage of the global storm. Experts took turns sharing their theories, but no one could explain it. Some people online were even saying it was the end of the world. Meanwhile, I stared at the dwindling food stash in our dorm room. The storm showed no signs of stopping, and I was running out of options. My supplies wouldn't last past tonight. Sarah, my roommate, didn't seem worried at all. She leaned back in her chair, scrolling through her phone. "Told you should have sold your account when you had the chance," she smirked. "I got a cool 80 grand for mine. Once the money's in my account, I'll be swimming in takeout, even if delivery fees shoot up to $100. She shot me a glance. You're on your own. Hope you enjoy starving." I ignored her. There was no point arguing. She clearly didn't realize that no one in their right mind would drop that kind of money on a game account after the servers shut down. It was almost definitely a scam. I got up, heading toward the bathroom to wash up when something strange happened. A cold, robotic voice echoed through the room.